concerning Nigeria. Famine is coming. Famine. You know, I'm not teaching. I'm just telling you what I heard. There's something called famine. It's coming. Now, there are 3 strategies that God gave that will help us escape this famine. He said, be strategic and prudent with resources. Trust God to venture into side businesses.
I'm going to talk as far as things that is going to happen in this country to 2031, and then I will move from 2031 to 2036. I will share some things, some visions that God has shown me. When the time comes, I will give you details. And the reason why I do these prophecies bit by bit is so that when the time comes, I can replay them so that you not think it's a guesswork. I told you that people said they have seen the David that God is raising for Nigeria. I said no, that the David is still in the bush. Even the David himself have not discovered himself. So they might be correct with the prophecy that there is a David, but nobody have seen. Even me, I can't point to the David to you. The incoming government will try their best and they will do a lot of remarkable change will happen, but it will be tough for some time. But there will be a lot of remarkable change. And I mean what I'm saying. There will be stiff-neck criticism. Strong one. It will come. There are some bad elements that will try to fight this administration that is coming with an unknown monster. And it's going to be sponsored by some elements because of political ambition. It is going to be different from what we used to know. It's going to come. There's going to be another reading. And I don't know. I cannot tell. I just saw something rising from a sea. It's a creature I cannot understand, trying to tear the flag. But as the thing is trying to tear the flag of Nigeria, the flag still remains intact. This government coming will do remarkable. I don't belong to any political party. And I don't flatter anybody. I don't run after any politician. They do some outstanding, remarkable things that will shock this country. Yes. But there is going to be some bad elements that will come in to try to meet and do some plot. Watch what I'm saying. Between now and the next 2 years, you will soon tell me that Papa said this thing. But one thing that is beautiful is that there's going to be a smart way to overcome the battles. Don't undermine this coming government. What you think might not be able to offer goodness to Nigeria might shock you. And what is the scripture? He will use the foolish things of this world to confirm the wisdom of the wise. That's why I tell you, I said Nigeria is an handwork in the hands of God. This government is going to usher from now to the next time that I'm going to talk, the David that I've been talking about, this government. Watch what will happen. Tell me, prophet, what are you seeing? There is no battle that other governments have not experienced that we are not going to experience in another format. But things are going to move in a direction that will shock you.
There is the Lord's vision that has come to me for the nations of the world. Last 2 weeks, our neighboring country, Nigeria, and their president. And the vision of the night, that was very clear. I was carried, and I would see the angel take me to a very tall building. And on the tall building, more like a skyscraper, it's a flat top. A place where you can see like helipad the helicopter can land there. I don't know its name. If you know, you can tell me in the comment section. And when I hung in the atmosphere, I saw the president of Nigeria walking on that tall building. And when I saw him, I saw like something like a vice or a bodyguard behind him, 2 steps away. And in the vision, the man was walking and giving more like giving orders to somebody to work down there at the down floor. But he was on a very tall building, very scary building, you know, that a normal human being would be scared to walk on. And he was walking close at the edges of the building, close at the edges, almost falling off. So I was screaming as I suspended in the atmosphere. I said, "Hey, sir, you are going to fall down. You are going to fall." And he would walk on the edges, and the one walking behind man said, "Can't you tell the man that he's going to fall down? If you are walking behind him or guiding him or you are whatever, the one behind him." And the man was also quiet, watching the president of Nigeria walk around the edges as though he's not aware he can even slip and fall. And when he falls, he will not survive in the vision because of the tall building. So I was afraid for him in the vision. So I came out because it was a very disturbing one. And then I asked the Lord that, "What is this vision that you are showing me?" He says that we have to pray for the Nigerian president. Pray for him. Nigeria, please take this message very seriously. You have to pray for your president because he's working on some edges, and that edges prophetically, he can slip and easily fall. I'm speaking with prophetic wisdom, and it was a very strong vision. I didn't want to say anything, but a day after, the angel came and said, "Hey, you have not sent the thing I told you." I ignored. 2 days after, the angel came and said, "You have not told the world what I just told you." Yesterday, the angel came to me again. I said, "Okay, then let me say it out." So pray for the president of Nigeria. What was the name? Is it Tinubu? Yeah. Pray for him. Pray for him. Whoever is walking behind him, whether it's the bodyguard or the vice, and you are watching the man to walk on the edges of that building. No human being on earth can survive when you fall from that building. Prophetically, I'm speaking. There are things I just want to hold back. I'm not a prophet of doom, though, but it's a caution. It's a caution to Nigeria that they should pray for the president, that the world wouldn't hear anything that we don't want to hear. Yes, that the Lord should hold him, that he will not slip off the edges. Are you with me? Even this one, when you are walking here and you want to sleep, you are afraid. And this is a skyscraper, tall building that goes in the clouds. Yeah, very, very scary vision. We are praying for the man for Nigeria. We are praying for the people of Nigeria that the Lord should keep the man and protect him and order his step. The rest, I will just keep it. I don't want to say everything what I understand in the vision. But you who have explained the vision to you, those of you who are prophetic, you can pick some things.
In the realm of the spirit, I see the prices of commodities crashing down. The prices of commodities crashing down. All of a sudden, you start buying rice at the rate of 40,000 to 45,000 in Nigeria. All of a sudden, Indomie price reduced. All of a sudden, foodstuff, especially in the areas of foodstuff, crashing down. So this is a huge win for Nigeria, and this is a huge win for the government. They are doing everything possible to make sure they control the situation. The government is doing everything possible. The president is doing everything possible to control the economy, to make sure that everything is level, especially in the area of food, so that food can be affordable for everyone. Everybody can buy food. Everybody can pay for food. So we say more oil to the government, more oil to the president. So we keep on praying that God should keep on directing the president.
So, beloved, I believe we all heard what the man of God has to say concerning the situation in Nigeria. I know that all of us are tired of hearing this prophet prophesy concerning what is happening in Nigeria. And there is something that Apostle Arome Osayi says that actually got me, and I don't want us to take it for granted. He has been saying this thing since last year till this year, 2024, that there will be famine in the land, and this famine is going to render a lot of people helpless, and that is the case in Nigeria. The reason for all this protest that you are seeing a lot of people in the streets of Nigeria in different states of the in different parts of the country, it's that everybody are tired of the hardship, prices of commodity rising back and front. which is not nice, honestly. And we need to also think of how to help ourselves. In as much as we are waiting for the federal government to do something for us, the federal government should come to our aid, try to see whether they can reduce the prices of commodity in Nigeria. And sometimes we don't have to put all the blames on the federal government too. One thing I want you to know is that once you go to the market, or the market women hear that prices of commodity has gone up a little bit, the next thing they do, they increase the prices. When you talk, they say prices of dollar has increased. Even though you're going to add prices to commodities, there are ways you add these prices. Like, let it be minimum, let it be moderate. Not that because you feel like dollar has reduced, then boom, you just increase your price by 2,000, 3,000 naira, which for me, it's not nice, because you have goods still in the store. It's when you buy new goods, you see that, okay, but we just want to make profit. In as much as you're making your own too expensive, let's say for example, you want to build house, you go to buy building material, it's also expensive, and that is how the things circulate within the nation, and then life become unbearable for all of us. I pray that our cry is being met at the end of the day. According to what the video that is put out there by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he says that he's going to do something about it, and Nigeria, they are going to jubilate when he's done with a lot of things, which I'm asking myself, is it for good or for bad? Because what you have been telling us since the one you came into office, it has been one story to the other. So we don't even know how authentic your story or what you're selling to us is again. So a lot of us are scared. Honestly, let me be 100% honest with you guys. A lot of us are scared. So there is something one of the other man of God also said there, that prices of commodity is going to crash. And that is what a lot of people are coming out on the street to actually do. So when I saw a prophetic word concerning that aspect, concerning that area, I decided to come and share it with each and every one of us, so that we also know what God is also saying concerning the situation. See, God can dispose, or God can say a thing, and a man will actually be the one to dispose that thing. In as much as God has heard our cry that we are going through hardship in Nigeria, it's left for our politicians, our governors, to also help us do things. And one thing, we don't need to blame Tinubu for the things we are facing in Nigeria currently, because see, do you know how much funds are being allocated to your governors, local government chairman? Sometimes we intend to just be doing these things that, oh, Tinubu must do this, Tinubu must do that. We don't also think about other things. So let's be very, very prayerful also concerning this situation, that the will of God be carried out in Nigeria at the end of the day, and let God help us. Because if it is not God, I don't know how we are going to do this thing. And for me, it is very, very, very bad, the situation of living in Nigeria. And there's something Joshua Igila actually says. He says that he saw a prophetic vision, and he saw that there is a force rising from the sea, and what that force is trying to do is to tear the Nigerian flag. But in the process of that particular thing trying to tear the Nigerian flag is intact. Nothing happened to it. That should tell you that for those of us that are saying, we want out of Nigeria, we want division, we want this, we want that, see, it may not happen. We need to work together as one for God to actually do something for us, because it is not easy at all with the way things are going, and I understand each and every one of us. So that should tell you that no matter what that is happening, God is still going to see us through. So that vision should tell you a lot. That explanation of Nigerian flag being torn by a force from the sea, but at the end of the day, that particular force was not able to succeed. Let's be grateful and let's be prayerful that we still have a country over our head, and there's nothing like war. In as much as this protest in the northern part of Nigeria, it's getting out of hand, also, you should know that all of us are just doing this thing to make sure that a lot of things work out for us at the end of the day. So let's be hopeful and let's be prayerful that the will of God is being done at the end of the day. That is one thing I just want all of us to just do and keep on praying to God, because it is not easy. It is not easy. It is not easy, honestly. So let's not just give up yet. Let's not say we are tired, because at this point I know that a lot of us will say that yes, we are tired of the situation of Nigeria, we are tired of the crisis, we are tired of a lot of things. Me myself, I'm tired, but it is not over until it is over. So until things become stable in Nigeria, before we can say that we are tired, before we can say that we have done enough. So let's keep on praying for Nigeria, and let's put everything in the hands of God, and may the will of God be carried out in our nation. So that is the video that I want to share with you guys. But please, before I go, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do where to subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends so that you don't miss out on any of our content. And also don't forget to turn on the post notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And also there is something that Prophet King said in this video, that we should pray for our president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that he sees that he's walking at the edge of a very tall particular building, that we should do where to put him in prayer. And I know that a lot of people are going to come under the comment section and say that, oh, if anything wants to happen to him, let it happen to him. I'm not going to pray for him. I'm not going to do. After all, we want to get rid of him. See, they say the devil you know is better than the angel you just met. At least we have seen what Tinubu is capable of doing and what he is not capable of doing. So let's manage it until he finishes his fourth tenure and pray to God to keep and preserve him. Just imagine that he goes out of the way and another person takes over, and that person starts showing us shege banza, shege promise on another level that we ourselves we don't even understand or we cannot comprehend. So let's see. Sometimes you don't know what you have until you lose it, before you say, oh, had I known, I would have done things different. Had I known, I would have done things like this. Had I known, I would have, like, all those things, had I known, would be something that will come later along the line. But that is not what we are praying for. So let's do it to put Nigeria in prayer, and let's do it to commit the activities, whatever agenda of the entire masses, this protest. May our demands be met at the end of the day. Everything we are doing, in as much as we exercise human thought, let's also go down on our knee and pray for our country, Nigeria, because it's not easy. Without prayer, I don't think we can achieve anything tangible. So guys, that is just it. Please put Nigeria in prayer. Please, if you're coming across my channel for the very first time again, please do it to subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends so that you don't miss out on any of my content. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, oh my goodness, I want you this opportunity to say a very big thank you. Thank you for always tuning in, and thank you for always watching my video. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next one shortly.